Hey, hello, welcome back to our review series where we review the one and only cartoon adaptation of Transformice. This time we're reviewing episode 3, The Bridge. So the plot is as follows. Blue, who is the shaman in the thumbnail, is trying to build the bridge out of clothespins, which brings out the disturbing implication about the universe of the cartoon series. Are there humans? In mainline Transformice game, there isn't any presence of humans in the lore, and clothespins aren't something that shaman can build. Nerd Trix and Brutus the Menace are trying to help Blue. Blue orders them to assemble the bridge, which is good because these freeloaders actually have something to do, unlike the actual Transformice game where mice have to lean on the shaman, and when the shaman makes the slightest mistake, they get flamed very hard in the chat. I'm wondering why Transformice has no chat-off option yet. You would think that in the whole 16 years of the game they would add that. Brutus is very terrible at assembling the bridge, so they injure the poor Trix in the process, causing Blue to get reasonably mad. Blue assembles the bridge with their shaman magic, because they are good shaman, unlike Red. Brutus receives the bridge and keeps swinging it around like a maniac, but actually manages to steer towards the cheese somehow. Blue orders Trix to go on the bridge, but Trix is afraid of heights, so Blue zaps them in order to make them go forward. Brutus steps on the bridge, causing Trix to fly towards the cheese, but Trix sabotages Blue and Brutus when they keep walking towards the cheese. Then Trix proceeds to mock them doing a strange dance. Blue then makes the crockery fly towards Trix, because they are greedy and selfish. Then Trix gets hanged on the clothesline as a punishment. So here we have themes similar to the episode 2 that actions actually have consequences, but here we have actually reasonable and responsible shaman. I mean, Blue is like the best character, the shaman I aspire to be. I don't really get why Trix is going after them. I kind of understand why they would go after Brutus, because Brutus actually harmed them, but they should know better than going after the powerful shaman. Trix, your fear of heights is a you problem, not Blue's. I think this episode is the best one we have so far. As I mentioned earlier, Blue is my favorite character. I just love their personality, face expressions, and their responsible shaman role. But they're not the only thing that makes this episode good. This episode shines, where the previous episode failed. Character does something bad and gets punished for it. And I think this is good message that isn't undermined by the other characters this time. You could also argue that this episode has themes of teamwork since main characters work together to build the bridge, although Trix undermines it. Speaking of Trix, they constantly rotate between being the punching bag and being the one who punches, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Even in this one episode, they have this rotation. But to be fair, characters are constantly at each other's throats in this series. As for the punishment Trix received, it's definitely less harsh than Red's carousel, but I can't help but think that it's some sort of metaphor with darker undertones. Maybe I'm just reading too much into this, but given some darker humor that appears in this series, it's entirely possible. So this is my opinion on episode 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.